Hello everybody, welcome back to the final of this year's Easter Singles. We'd just like again to give a massive thank you to our major sponsor, Gold Coast Commercial Real Estate. Be sure to contact Steve or Joe for all your Gold Coast commercial real estate needs. Great people and great supporters of the great club. Gold Coast Commercial Real Estate, the best in the business. Unfortunately, you've got me for the third time today, but I've got a new offsider in Graham. He'll be helping me out with the commentary. And as you can clearly see, our two finalists are young Hayden Oster, last year's runner-up, so big effort from Hayden to make the final 2 years in a row. Hard work. And KG Michael Burgess, after two cracking semi-finals. Just getting their second end to roll up through now. Wind is still with us, but thank God it hasn't picked up. Hopefully it eases off again. Bright sunny conditions. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, looking forward to a cracking game here, I think, in this grand final. Yeah, good afternoon for it.
Pretty hard to pick a favourite here. They've both been playing pretty well. As you saw in the last game, Burcho was drawing like a machine. Lovey the Marker's looking for something.
He's lost out there.
I don't know why he's lost. We could have wired him for sound. But by the looks of it, Hayden's won the map. They're just trying to get the all clear. Here was Lovey telling me that he was the big fat controller, but obviously not.
Yeah. No, well, we've got Hayden rolling off to start with the kitty, so just about ready to get into it.
So first time this rink's been used today, so it'll be interesting to see how they both go in these early stages trying to lock onto it. The early one to watch here will be to see whether Burjo jumps onto this narrow hand. He was quite happy to play it in the last game, as we said. Him and Tommy were more than happy to trust it now that the breeze has changed quarters.
Yeah, he's done well with his first one. He's virtually jack high.
More weight than line, this one.
Yeah, Michael's landed nicely there and finished up a couple of inches in front of the jack.
As we said last stream, the Rabbit Hill triples are on today. There's two full greens out there, so they'll start finishing up probably after say an hour. I reckon we're into this game, and then that should give a fair crowd here to people to see what I reckon will be an absolute cracker. As you've just seen, Hayden's bowl there, a beauty. Hayden quite obviously needing another one in the head here. Burjo's got a bit of a reward there if he doesn't get something roundabout with this bowl.
Yeah, or ideally just drawing in just behind his for a bit of insurance.
And that was not a pelican. Yeah, fairly effective here, I think.
Yeah, go on the cover.
Burjo checking to see if the shot bowl gets past Jack without missing it, hitting it.
Got contact.
Be a bit unlucky there. You might be a couple down. Trevor looks as though he's got 2 spots ready to go on the paddles.
Yeah, it was a great bowl and didn't get the result, but it had to be played.
Just the one.
Yeah, Hayden's brought the mat up a bit, but he's rolled to the 6 foot mark, so obviously his intentions here to start with.
It could be interesting. Burjo in the last game seemed to be quite happy to stay on the long ends, and Tommy's opponent in that game was sort of short 3/4. So whether Hayden had a bit of a look, they finished a little bit earlier, so might be a sign of a bit of early tactical thinking from him. Fair opener. Just needs to run it out. Another cracking autumn day anyway on the Gold Coast. A little bit unlucky. Wind just pushed him out at the end there, as you saw. Breezes probably picked up a little bit from the semi-final. And as we said, it's a green that hasn't been played on yet today, so...
Yeah, Michael's just overcorrected on his previous one here, just a little bit on the short side. Hayden's previous bowl was a great weighted draw, but unfortunately as it did, it just hung a little, and he's one down on the head at the moment.
Would you have a niggle at this one, Graham, given you've got back bowl in a couple of seconds?
It's an option.
I
And why
we've
wouldn't
seen
he?
the answer.
And why wouldn't he?
Checking the guts is brilliant.
He's got it.
It's
probably 3 at the moment, 2-3.
Musgrave Hill supporters have gone up as one there, and then that's 2 pretty solid shots there at the moment. Burjo will be doing well to get out of this. Might be a case of just having to take his medicine. That last 18 inches of green here is nearly downhill from people stepping up and down for a couple of days.
Yeah. I think, look, to draw a second shot here is a good result if you can do that.
Oh, the downhill's got him, I think. Yeah, just rolled through. Maybe 3. Interesting. Trevor's got 2 out at the moment.
He's got itchy fingers on the 3rd.
Just the 2.
2, yep.
Lot longer too, this game. It's a 25 up the final. So first time we've gone to a standard length of game. And for those who are old enough, the old horror days of 31 up, right? You have to put yourself through those?
No, I was a Victorian. Didn't come from New South Wales, so it was only 25.
Yeah, I've been around that long. Unfortunately, they played 31 up in Victoria for me too when I started.
All right.
Way too long for a 16-year-old.
Yeah. Obviously, I was a bit young for that. Yeah, Hayden's nailed his first one, and he's put a bit of pressure on here, and Michael's just put up a little short. It's good to see a bowl on a good arc like that. The green's running well enough to allow that to happen.
It's interesting that Burjo's quite happy to play the tight hand here again in this game so far. Although the gust may have given that jerky little neck result. Burjo changing hands here, no other choice really. It's a fair effort. Just needs to drop a bit of pace.
Yeah, he had a great line for it.
That could be 3.
Yeah, Hayden's guaranteed 2, but like you said, yeah, combo angles could be 3.
Yeah, just confirming when we're playing this way, we're just totally reliant upon the screen, a bit like yourselves at home. So coming this other direction, we're lucky that we can see out of the bowls office here at Mermaid, if you're familiar with the structure here at the club. So sometimes it will be a little bit of guesswork from us too on who may or may not be holding that shot when it gets to that funny distance out. Virgo plugging away here on the wide hand, just looking for it to release, which it's doing.
He's got the weight, he's got a bomb, but
It's stopped quick.
Yep.
Trevor's keeping his cards in his pocket. He is allowed to commit. He's got 2 up though. And confirmed at 2 shots. Hayden off to a nice start.
Yeah, he's not wasting any time. He's keeping it moving, but he's got the momentum with him, so we'll see what he's rolled this
probably
time.
lost the jack here. Yep, he easily went through.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
tailwind.
He's looking for that ditch-to-ditch length. That's his tactic. Look at that, even Trevor rolled a straight kitty.
Some people might be so unkind to suggest that they might be the lighter variety of jacks, given that there's a certain Ryan Bester that plays at this club, but that's an opinion only, Ryan. Because as we're all well aware, when Mr. Bester hits something, it stays well and truly hit.
Yeah, our kiddies here get bruised quite a bit.
Be the second biggest expense after him and Bakes' wages. But yes, there is a reason why you haven't seen the names Bester and Baker in the entry list here. Mr. Bester's off on a cruise or just returning, and Sean has stepped into the chair to run the whole weekend, and brilliantly so, I might say. And he's actually out there today having a game in the triples event, but will join us in commentary once he's finished his playing duties there. And knowing Sean, he's probably doing all right.
That'd be fair to say. Yeah, it looks like Michael struggled a little bit there on that narrower side. It sort of hung out a little and a little bit short. He'll adjust for the next one.
Well, it's been a long couple of days. I mean, both of these players have come through yesterday's fill, so they didn't get a day off. Whether that helped them in their earlier games today, who's to know, but they'd certainly be feeling it in their legs no matter what. It's a big weekend of singles. And the wind is trying. I don't care what sport you play. It certainly makes you concentrate that bit harder. A bit unlucky there, but
Yeah, well, they're both into their 7th game straight over 2 days, so it's a pretty full-on singles test of stamina and everything else.
oh, that'll be good enough for 3. But the actual shot bowl is probably a genuine 13, 14 inches gap. So
Yeah, there's room there. Yeah, he's tighter this time.
keeping the faith on the tight hand. Just needs to throw the anchor out. Unfortunately, it didn't. Hayden to be feeling pretty happy at the moment, even though he hasn't nailed it. He's 3 okay, but if he's looking to ice it with this one, if he could.
He's just looking at their uniforms and looking at the window here. The flags have got a bit firmer there from the east, so yeah, look, it's challenging. But these guys are up to it.
This wider line's been that little bit slower, I reckon, or it's just not running on the breeze as much. And again, it's happened quite a few times today that on the live streams. We've seen that wider line. They've tended in the main to genuinely pull up that fraction short. Maybe in the discussion for 4 down, but at the end of the day, I think Burjo will be just he'll just try and break this down. Second shot's a good result here for him, particularly with the way the board's sitting at the moment.
Yeah, he's just got to back himself here and play this with a bit of confidence. Looks like he's lining up, is he?
Well,
risk or reward here. Let's see how it goes. It's the lather, unfortunately.
Trevor having a look.
I think there's at least three there.
He's sort of got three ready to go, unfortunately, I think. Or fortunately, depending on whose perspective you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Three? Yeah, 3 shots.
3 it is, yes. Yeah, he jumps out to 8 zip here, Hayden, and quick to get the kitty rolling again. He's rolling with momentum.
He's be feeling very happy with the way things have gone so far, but he's, in all credit though, he has been the steadier bowler.
Yeah, well, they do say bowls in the head.
Now, Burjo won't be panicking. He knows he's in pretty good nick, and as we said before, he's certainly well credentialed and been around, particularly this top end of the New South Wales and the Gold Coast for years. Proven performer. No panic stations yet. He'll just plug away. Here we go.
Yeah, that'll settle him. He's drawn shot here, so yeah. But you're right in what you said there before. It's sort of holding a bit on that wide hand, particularly on ring 2, more so than what it was on ring 1 earlier. But first time it's been played on.
Got all the answers at the moment, Hayden. There we are with the wind. It's certainly picked up, as you can see. It still remains only good for one thing, wind, sailing. Trying to work back into the breeze, but he was keen to chase after this, which is normally a sign that you're pretty confident you've done a good shot, and
just sailed through slightly, but he certainly was riding that one.
tighter here from Burjo. Needs a gust of wind, which he's getting. I'll be close.
Yeah.
Trevor with the question asked.
It doesn't look like he's committing. Sign of a good marker. Yeah, Hayden's been caught out on that narrow side. It sort of didn't get back for him. He's fizzed through a little bit, but yeah, he would like that to have fallen a little bit shallower. Whereas Michael's been playing this backhand, this narrow hand to the clubhouse more often, so he's a little bit more accustomed to it.
Just hasn't launched it.
Yeah.
Be a little bit frustrated with that.
Because he had perfect grass.
Hayden's holding on to this mat as though he's...
He's surrounded it. Michael's on the board. Excellent.
So it will be interesting to see what he tries here.
I'm sure he'll change up, and it'll probably be a 3/4 Short 3/4. He should be trying something different. And he has.
Yep. Solid start again from Burjo. Probably 18 inches past. Sailing in on the breeze. Is it going to keep sailing?
Ooh, angles are hard, but it may be shot.
Probably about a foot of weight, Hayden's last bowl. Burjo just needs to wash a bit of weight off here.
Yeah.
Here's this slightly higher line that's...
He's swooping though. He's got the extra weight. He's got the extra weight. He's coming in beautifully. Look at that.
Great bowl. It's about 10 inches or so, nearly the gap.
Yep.
Trundling through a little bit. Oh, that's definitely 2 now. It's stiff.
Just held up and just slight overweight. Yeah. Let's see what Hayden can do here with his third. He's on a good line too. Again.
Nothing similar.
And yeah, he's holding 3 there now, and he's able to push one of his bowls back, which gives him a back bowl as well.
Certainly needs to break this head down now. He's
Well, he certainly tightened it up. It's just how he finishes here. Ooh, he needed a little more.
Fell out. Still got 2, yes. No reason not to stay on this forehand.
Looks like he's been a little bit cautious here, and he's brought up short.
The old short draw.
When you're holding, yeah, like it's been done before by many of us.
Another 2.
Oh, Hayden's got the mat right up now. He's certainly mixing it up.
You're Michael here. What would you be thinking, Graham?
Well, you just got to keep ploughing away. You just got to just keep your head down and just try and draw that shot. Yeah, it's look, it's a 3/4 length and probably a short 3/4 length. Yeah, just get a little bit of rhythm. As you said, seasoned bowler, and yeah, he knows what he needs to do here. Just settle and just draw a couple of bowls and get the scoreboard ticking again. But mind you, Hayden's not making it easy for him at the moment.
And again, with this breeze starting to pick up again, you know, anything within that sort of, you know, couple of foot range is a more than effective bowl. I can see those in the background there. The flags are really moving.
Yes, we're certainly on top of the old Musgrave Hill here.
Well, you'll certainly be able to surf on those swimming pools that are going in.
And then do the roller coaster at Club Tweed.
Yes, it's, the bowls community certainly did get into that funny day in April this year. There were some quite funny suggestions.
Half a point for the week.
Magnetic bowls. Nude barefoot was a bit cheeky. I think $25 to be a spectator was, way under the mark.
Oh, generous April Fool Day.
And I'm sure Mr. Tees is enjoying his occupation as a farmer in these times of high diesel prices. But no, well done to all the clubs out there that got involved in the spirit of the day. There was some very, very humorous ones, and I'm sure there'll be more to follow, and some people wryly shaking their heads at how they could even think it was possible.
Well, they've set the bar high, and I think a few people are up for the challenge next year. It just needs to drop in here between these two, because Hayden's got two nice ones.
Change up. Oh, it's just not quite happening for him at the moment, but he's under a bit of pressure. Hayden with everything to play for, like the old saying, you got to lose one to win one, and it's just a fantastic effort, as we've said, for him to make the final 2 years in a row. And
yeah, be happy that Scotty De Jong's not in the field this year.
yes,
Might give him a little bit of a...
poor old Scotty had the winner's curse. Went out first round this year, which would be a fair while since Scotty was knocked out in the first round of anything.
Yeah.
Been in pretty reasonable nick over the last few months. A couple of big wins.
Yeah, missed the consistency, didn't he?
Yeah, always around the mark.
Yeah, I think Michael's... look, if he can just land that wing bowl or just touch his own...
Yep.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things where he's playing 6 inches to a foot, maybe. He can do this.
Might help if he does stick it in his hand, though.
It's a good start. He's certainly getting this one away. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he's got it.
He played it positively, and he got the result.
Yeah. That's a good sign. He's backing himself.
Yep.
He's not sort of just running at shadows or anything silly.
No, it was lovely control weight, which was needed, and he executed it beautifully. So, yeah, well done, Michael. Well, let's see what he does now. I reckon after that last end, he'll probably lengthen it now.
Yeah, last game he was quite happy to play this mat, back of the mat on the tee, and try and get it down to the opposite tee.
Yeah, ditch the ditch, and he's going for it again. Or is he? Either a headwind or a change of tactic here. No, we have a substitute marker now. Harley stepped in for Lovey for a moment. He's probably a little thirsty, Lovey. He's got very dry in the commentary in the previous 2 games.
Yeah, I don't think Mike will be too happy with that. He's finally got the mat and pulled one up, 7 foot short. And Hayden hasn't mucked around. He's popped one, bowl past Jack high. Interesting though, Michael has given away this tight hand coming this way. So realised that he needed to change something. And
Yeah, substitute markers not used to this game of standing to the side. It's just about to get a little tap on the shoulder, I think.
we know that you people like to complain. Yes, the shirts are available in XX and X. And I would say that he's not going to quite get through this line. Weight, probably 2 bowls short of the weight. Forces Michael to change.
Yeah, it's a nice line, this. He's got his line nice. It's all down to weight.
Oh, doesn't want to halve this jack. Yeah, very good miss in the end.
Yeah, but finished very close too. Very workable bowls.
Big Trev being asked to make some decisions. And
Measure for 2.
50 cents each way there. As he kept the weight up to it.
Yeah, he's just finished a bowl or 2 short there.
Yep. You're a little bit disappointed with that, with the way that head's sitting to pull up short. And bowls to work off.
Needed to be there, yeah.
Michael, if you're thinking to himself here, just one nice little trail, you know,
Just get that moral going for him, yeah. It's there for him if he plays a similar bowl to his last.
don't believe he needs to change too much. Like one gust with that weight he had, it will take that little bit of run off it.
Yeah, should play with confidence given his last bowl.
Interesting line.
It's starting to come, starting to come.
Weight's going to kill him, I think.
Just, yeah. Yeah, it's the ideal line. He just finished that bowl and a half across the line for what he was trying to do. So
Might be interested to see what Hayden does here. He either full draws through that Jack Highish bowl, or does he maybe even consider having a run at it? He takes him out clean. He's going to make 3. And he's going run.
yeah, you've obviously been watching him play. You've picked this one. Oh, can't see what's happening.
And
What's he done?
I think he's just 1-1, I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Burjo's gritting. 1.
He's happy he's hung on.
Yes. 1 and run.
Yeah, so in the context of it, Hayden was not going to be, we didn't finish any worse off and gave it an opportunity and, yeah.
And sometimes, that sort of a shot's making a bit of a statement to your opposition. Well,
Yes,
I'm prepared to have a crack.
Yep.
Don't go thinking that 1 in the head's going to keep you safe.
Yep. No, they're fearless, the young ones. Mind you, they do back it up with their bowls ability.
Yes, there seems to be another new young one under a rock every 6 months. They keep popping up, don't they, Graham?
Just makes us older, doesn't it?
Oh.
Well, he's gone back-to-back ends here, hasn't he? So it's a good sign for Michael. He's sort of setting a bit now.
Well, he's all but T to T here, so
Just unfortunately, just didn't nail that first one, and to keep the pressure on, Hayden would be thinking, yeah, well, look, I can draw close here and throw it right back at you.
and the arc on this isn't too bad.
Yeah, and he's done that too, hasn't he? Jack high bowl.
Yes, this early days here, I think he'd be the one feeling more comfortable, obviously. Like, just not so much the scoreboard, just the way he seems to be getting his bowl away. he seems pretty in control of himself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether he's rolling it or Michael's rolling the length. He seems to be quite comfortable wherever it's been put, the kitty.
Two pretty solid bowls to start.
Yeah, got a toucher there too. Falls in behind. Couldn't be any better. It does seem to be going in this direction. It seems to draw a bit more on that wider hand and finishes better.
That's why our New Zealand friends would tell you, you get on the wide hand and it's your friend. And
Yep.
the way it's certainly been so far in this early stages of the final, this wide side's being a lot kinder to Hayden. Seems to have it.
This could be a bit of cover here, I'd say. He's trying to get behind. He doesn't know. It's either he missed his line or he didn't get his weight, one or the other. He's allowed to be human.
It's not wanting to let go very much. Coming now, but
Coming now. It's second or third, do you think?
yeah, I would, from what we've seen so far, probably second. Falls over, it certainly is.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see whether Hayden changes hands here. I mean, he's playing this back. Oh, well, that's fallen over, so I
Fallen
think
over.
that's answered the question for shot. I think now he'll probably change hands. A little bit of jack, a little bit of bowl.
Yeah.
All about weight control here.
He's changed hands.
Staying on the high side.
Yeah,
Bit high.
he hasn't been out there, has he? And yeah.
It's probably only his third on that hand, I would
Yeah.
think.
Nice
Lovely.
way for what he wanted to try and do, yeah.
Trevor's indicating a measure for second, so we'll soon find out.
Yeah, it's always hard with a bowl in between, and we're just looking at a screen, so it gets tougher.
We're going to the detector.
Yeah, you're not going to give it away. It's going to be close.
I like the fact they're not mucking around. Get the measure out straight away. No point looking at it. It's not going to get any closer while you're looking at it.
Let's see what we got. How many are you going to hold up, Trev?
Just the one. Yep, just the one on the shadows.
Oh, you're going by the shadows.
Yep.
So the green, Michael's bowl fell back in, so that did get second.
Get second, yep.
You're doing a great call here, Steve.
Trusting the technology.
Yeah.
People won't believe that, Davey.
You've warmed up all day. Yeah.
Yeah, solid opener here from Hayden.
Yeah, he's just keeping that pressure on, isn't he? Just great bowls.
Great weight. Half a bowl behind Jack High, but
Yeah, he's got it in the head, so he's got a bowl to work with, so I think he'd be pretty happy with that. They're all out there on the wide side. This one could be cutting a bit here for Hayden. Oh, he's got the weight. He might grab the kitty a bit.
oh, he's a little bit stiff.
Let's give it away, yeah. Mike will be thinking, well, a little bit like coming my way now.
don't think he'd be in panic stations, but if he sort of had that pressure that he realises he's probably got to win, 3 of the next 5 ends to just sort of tighten it up a fraction.
Yeah, look, if he can back this up and draw and make it 2, he can put a bit of pressure back.
It's trying to release.
It's coming.
Yeah.
No, I think that's in.
Yeah, that's in. It's only a couple of bowls past Jack.
A little peek out the window and a little peek at the screen. I think it's definitely 2.
Hayden's thrown it out there, but has he thrown it hard enough? Are you struggling a bit?
Yeah. Might cause a switch of hands here. I think he heard me.
Well, you don't need to get out and coach, Graham. The earworm's working. He's got a bit of blue smoke or brown smoke in the case of his bowl blowing out.
Yeah, just a change of hand, running a little quicker that side, but hanging, that's the thing. And he got caught just on the narrow side, yeah.
He's probably a bit surprised because he's tended to be that little bit big coming down on that backhand of late. Michael, he's probably thought, oh, well, I've got him flying. Now, this is interesting, this one. Oh, it's kept running through.
Yeah, I did speak to a couple of bowlers beforehand, and they did mention it, even though it was the narrow side, it was a little bit quicker. So, as you can see with what Hayden's just done there, so yeah. There's a chance for Michael here to see if he can get a build on his multiple. Certainly any touch on the kitty is going to make sure it's 3. It's all down to weight now.
Just needs to throw the anchor out too.
Yeah, he's just gone a little heavy.
Yeah, it just gets around that 6 foot mark, and it's certainly on that hand having no trouble to keep rolling.
Especially when you put your previous one down a little short, you want to make sure you're there.
You feel a little bit frustrated there. I think he would have seen that as a chance to get, a bit of a free hit back.
Yeah. No, he's got 2. He's banking 2 here, so he's making a little dent in the score there now.
Different game, 25 up. You can get away with a slow start. Oh, he's shortened this right up for the way he's trended to go back into the breeze here.
Yeah, it's been an interesting tactic from both of them. They've sort of gone from long to short, both of them, so... Hmm, 18 inches. Once again, we're looking at a screen.
We can't quite see the box markings on the green, which is sometimes a help. Fairly solid opener again.
Oh, just jack high again. Look at him. Within inches. If he can just draw up here and sit, he might be just a little narrow, but he could feather off his own here. He's looking for that feather or push. Oh.
I think Hayden will still be pretty positive of this, doesn't want to fatten it up. Yep, hits around the back.
No, his grass line's been magnificent. He's been putting it out there beautifully, not crossing the head. Not going to get into any danger that way. And
just going to hold off on him. Been mentioned a few times now that that swingy weight shot on that wide hand is just so precise that if you think you're in control of it, but yeah, very solid.
Geez. Yeah, Another great bowl from Hayden. Michael just needs to back himself here again. Bit firmer at it, is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not letting go.
No.
Well,
Probably another free hit nearly again.
oh, any movement of the jack here is happy times. Doesn't need to change the weight.
Yeah, camera angles. I think he's holding 2. He'd be looking just to poke this in for 3. And I think he's there.
That's
Great bowling.
Great bowling.
Yeah, just dropped a multiple, and he's more than picked that back up again. So there'll be 3 there. He doesn't waste any time. The kiddie's going down. Poor old Lovey sort of cut him get his paddles up, and he'll have to run after that kiddie now.
Lovely earning his marking drink today. And
If it's gone in the drink, he'll have to roll it back too. Has he? No,
stopped.
stayed up. Yeah, see, missed 7 inches.
yes, that went a yard further than what Hayden thought it was going to go, though.
Yeah. He's
Okay. Can Michael go bang with his first one and get a bit of early pressure?
yeah, Hayden's given him an opportunity here. I think it's a bit over 2 feet in front. Sorry for all your young ones, I'm saying feet. And Michael's done it very well.
Yep.
Awesome. Shot for that.
Yeah, it's the shot. It's
And the toucher.
gone through about 14 inches or so.
Now he's got Hayden searching a bit now. He's sort of a little bit overweight and through. Stayed up though.
Yeah. They're certainly having no trouble rolling on this last 3 or 4 feet when we're around these tees. This could probably go in, and it has.
Yep, just dropping in now. Yeah. Couldn't quite see it on the screen, but it did drop in. Yeah, I think both of them will be pulling a bit of weight off this time. Because the mat is up.
Just kept running again. It's just sort of getting around the tees. Obviously, late on day 3 of the tournament. And the greens, it's been a good drying day today. Bright sunshine, plenty of breeze.
Yeah, that wide hand, it's certainly pushing and hooking through now.
Should be number 1.
Yeah, he's done a good job here. Well done, Michael. Yeah, he's drawn just a bowl in front. Possibly holding 2 there. I think
Interesting here.
Hayden,
Jack's available. By the way, he's lining on the mat. I think he's not afraid to have a go here.
yeah, it's his tactic and it's been working. Oh, not with this one. Yeah, Michael has an easy 3 throw here. Anywhere within 2.5 feet or under the metre anyway, you'll draw 3. Make it 3, and he's going to do it too.
He's taken the free hit.
And done it well. No, well, he's matched, he's got that 3 back. And going short the next end too.
Yeah, psychologically, 1-2 away from getting to double figures. You always feel happy when you do it.
Yeah. He's banked a big multiple, so yeah, you get a bit of confidence from that.
triples won't be far off. I could see a few boards starting to get turned down and handshaking, so we'll soon have a bit of crowd action, I think.
Yeah, might get Sean in here for his dulcet tone voice very shortly.
Not a bad opener from Michael. He has been struggling a little bit with his first bowl, so that might sort of get him feeling a bit happier. But here's Hayden again.
Yeah, the machine. Look at him, virtually jack high again, drawn within that foot again. Just going to cup this one, I think. Yeah. He's better weight, but just he's cut underneath.
He'd prefer that to have been behind the jack if it was going to be narrow. It's hung out there hard to come into the game. He's certainly a little bit tighter. Weight control's pretty darn good.
Yeah, he's got to touch the kitty here, and he'll stay with it. He's moved away from his other, so it's only the one, but it's a better one.
Yep. I see Michael change onto his forehand here. I don't think he'll be short here.
No, he's got an opportunity here, and he's into it.
Yep.
Here comes the drive, and he's nailed it.
Clean as a whistle.
And 1.5. Yeah. Good drive. Well done, Michael.
No.
Yeah, they're not afraid to be aggressive when they need to be, and they're executing them.
Well, his weight's been dead on this end. He's not far off again, is he?
Sailing just a little, yeah.
Michael certainly needs another one here. He might only have. He might have 2 seconds against him. It's interesting, that short one of his.
Yeah. And Hayden's never too far away, so
He's keeping it very tight.
it's very tight,
There's
isn't
a
it?
gust.
He might be moving the kitty here. Oh, he's under. Not tight, so, yeah.
Well, here we go. Asking the question, I would suggest. How many seconds?
He's gone white. Interesting. Gone to
Close. Oh,
That's the brave young ones there. I didn't quite see that shot, but he had a go at it.
it's tightened right up now. He's halved the deficit, chipping away.
Yeah, is it 2 or 1? What's he holding up?
One.
1, is it?
One.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you can understand why Hayden had a bit of a poke at it if it was only the 1 down. He's strung another 2 ends together, Michael, here, so he just further shot will get him to the 10, and he's tightening up the game, and as I said, it's a long way to go to 25. And that's what we're here to see, a very close game, a good game. 2 worthy finalists. And played very well to get to the grand final, both of them. If he runs this out, he's got a good bowl here too.
Yeah, very well done.
Good bowl, Michael. He just needs to put a bit more pressure on with his first bowl, and he's doing it now.
His weight's pretty good. He's just on a foot past.
I think Hayden's ducking with this one. But his weight's good, so he's hanging around. He's just out, I think. There's that jack high weight again, though.
Yes. Oh, his weight's been immaculate.
Oh.
Well, all the question about Michael's weight here. Just going to bend, is it? No, it's just running on him.
Just a little runny. He got his grass. But, it's probably
Hayden looking for the obvious. Another couple of bowls wider. Which he certainly is wider.
he's out on a good line. It's coming home nicely too, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, very good. Bowl and a half short.
Yeah, Michael's drawn probably second, third there. So he's got 2 seconds now, so it gives him an option for his last one.
Hayden's got a nice line. He might be just a fraction over.
But if he tucks behind, yeah, it's good. He's made.
Oh, he's lost enough. Be pretty close to 2.
Yeah, I think he's probably made 2. So Michael's 2 seconds now, 2/3. Yeah, but it gives him an option.
And keeping him honest, like, not a lot of options other than dead draw here for Michael. Unfortunately, he's going to have to back himself to break it down. The way Hayden's going, you'd nearly think he'd be a pretty short price favourite to take advantage if he can't get second shot here.
Well, Michael's got the back one. He could fortune the brave, and his 2/3 are very wide of the kitty. So if he was to play weight, but I think he'd just be drawing. Needs to start to swoop.
High side of handsome. Doesn't want to turn that in.
No. Yeah, it was just that narrow side. It just hung a little on him.
May have been a bit of a sour result for him there. He'd be
Hayden's having a good line again, isn't he?
Hayden could really hurt him here with a tiny little trail.
Oh yeah, definitely shored up the 3.
He's just made sure of the 3.
We've got camera angles here, but by the paws outside, I'd say it's probably slid in for 3.
It's a question whether it's 4. I think Trev might have the extra paddle there for a full house.
We'll find out, eh?
Oh, big fella. 3.
3, yep. Yeah, he took the opportunity there to grab the 3rd. Yeah, what was tightening up has sort of drifted away again now with Hayden grabbing that 3.
Yes, it's a 2-to-1 outscoring position from now, and that's on the balance with the way the game's been played so far. One would suggest that Michael's going to have to keep us out here for a lot longer.
Oh, well, Hayden's giving him an opportunity here. He's sailed through probably 5 feet.
Yeah, it's an opening bowl. That's probably one of his rougher ones for a while. He's been pretty well around the mark weight-wise. And Michael's still happy to persist with this type one. He's keeping his faith in it.
This line's good to there. Just duck under, but he's got good weight for it. He's got shot. Yeah, they found that narrow side a little bit difficult. It was either hanging a little or in that case he kept it tight and it just ducked under a little, but his good weight allowed him to get shot still.
Yep. Overcorrected slightly, but not a lot.
Yeah, in the context, that's probably 2 loose bowls from Hayden, and I'm sure he'll bounce back with his next one. We'll see what Michael does. He's put himself out there on the right hand now.
He's on the right line.
And he's got a good bowl coming in here.
Just needs to waste a bit of weight.
I think he's got the kitty.
And stayed with it.
And stayed with it, yeah. It's done well there.
And again, we'd just like to give a massive thank you to the major sponsor, the Gold Coast Commercial Real Estate. Be sure to contact Steve or Joe for all your Gold Coast commercial real estate needs. Great people, great supporters of our great club. Gold Coast Commercial Real Estate, the best in the business.
Yeah, and just as you read that out, Hayden's third bowl, he wasn't going to put a third loose one in, and he drew an absolute. So, and here's Michael attacking, and he's got it too.
Killed it.
Great bowl, Michael. Bit of pressure put on there, and I think he's got it out.
And to everybody also watching, the pictures are provided by the Bowls channel. Dwayne Olsen doing a great job on the controls. As anybody that knows me, if I was anywhere near those knobs and buttons, we'd be possibly seeing something that might not be permitted at this time of the afternoon, allegedly. But no, he's done a great job. I must admit, I've looked at the technology here, and it's pretty whiz-bang. So I dare say, contact Dwayne. He'd be more than happy to have a chat to you to see if he can help you out. As we know, the live streaming's the way the game's going now, and it's great. I mean, it enables people to keep up to date. I know my phone last night had some funny comments when I was put through the rigours of being on a live stream, but I was quite happy. It didn't put any weight on me, so mind you, it didn't take any weight off.
Yeah, no, he's got a great setup here, and you don't, unless you're in the box here and you get to know exactly what happens, there's a lot of work goes in, needs to go in advance as well, setting up and the whole pros. And yeah, look, being part of the Queensland Maroon Arm Bowlers Association, we're very pleased to have Dwayne on board too in a fortnight's time. So yeah, no, he's got a great setup.
And of course, we hope you are enjoying all this. I mean, as Grant was saying, there's a bit of work that goes on. It's not just a case of throw a couple of cameras on a tripod and put it out. There's a fair bit involved, and the gremlins can upset. I know a few people have made some comments about sound and things like that, but rest assured, if there is a problem, he's on top of trying to make sure it all comes through, and I'm pretty sure that most people will be more than happy with the coverage. The players are even being nice for those that like to ride them about getting in the road and all those sort of things. It's
yeah, the proof's in the pudding anyway with the coverage, and it's easy when you compare with others. There's very good standard of coverage here. So it's a credit to Dwayne.
And quite honestly, I mean, Trevor made some comments yesterday about standing out there in the wind. The pitches are pretty darn still, and that wind, it was blowing players off balance. It's let alone bowls and jacks around. So
yeah, so to keep your camera still in that situation, it's a credit.
In the context of the way these two have been going, this is a bit of a rough head here. But just one more roll out of it.
Yep, he's pinched that, I think. Yep.
That'll be number one.
Still got an opportunity here. He's got his bowl on the way in here, and he can sit that shot bowl, and so he'd be conscious of just being at least that foot over of weight.
He'd be pretty confident standing on the mat. He's certainly had no fears with playing this backhand.
Yeah, because he can come off his own bowl and do this and come across, and that's as we saw it, but just rod a little. But he's played the bowl that needed to be played.
Trevor's being asked a question. It's on a fair angle. No, it's one to Hayden.
One to Hayden, yep. It just went a little far. But Michael's still got there for the next shot, but we'll see what Hayden's doing here. He's trying to drift in and behind.
On the high line, is he going to run it out?
No, they've been caught out coming back this way, haven't they? Just not quite finishing coming back on that wide side back.
Virjobi, it might be in two minds here. He's got the back bowl. He's got second.
He's got a few things here. Touch his front, move the kitty, draw onto the shot bowl.
He's going to hang high on him, I think.
Yeah, he's just that little high.
Yeah, he's played for a bit of everything there and got a lot of nothing.
Just a little extra weight, holding straight on that side. Yep.
Yeah, Hayden's got a fair grip on that mat. Probably nearly must win this end, I'd say, for Michael now. If Hayden was to get a couple, he'd be in a lot deeper trouble than he is at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit psychological if once you get to 20 and you're back a bit. Hayden then would be able to see the finish line a lot clearer.
And they'd be getting tired. I mean, coming up. Well, we don't have to worry now. Daylight saving is finished, so we're back to real time for the rest of the world. But
for the rest of the world.
At 9 o'clock this morning, so 6.5 hours coming up, and the breaks weren't huge between the games. On top of a full day yesterday of 4 games, certainly earning their share of what is rather significant prize money.
Both just a little short there with their first bowls. Looked like Michael was going to just probably get there for the shot, but I think he might be just down. But Hayden's got a good line here.
A little tap here would be perfect.
And he makes sure then, yeah.
Oh, just rolled it over rather than punching it through. But
it's enough to make sure it's shot. Yeah. Yeah, Michael just needs to beat his last bowl by 18 inches and be right all over the jack. And he's certainly given it a chance here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's coming now.
Yeah, no, he's corrected beautifully.
Lovely bowl.
He's probably sat in there, probably bowl and a half behind. Good bowl. No fat target with that one. Hayden's in this wide hand again. I think he's dropped the weight on this.
Probably one of the roughest ones he's had for a while. Michael will be starting to be thinking, well, if I can pick up a 2 here,
get the double figures and start to make it happen.
Trusting this tight line.
He's on the tight line. He's got a good line here.
That'll be 2, I think.
He's got good weight too. A toucher.
And
he's hung on to him.
Footed out. This might test how brave he is.
This could be, I reckon he could nearly poke at this.
No, he's keeping the faith in his draw.
Yeah, interesting.
It's not a bad attempt.
I tell you what.
Wow.
When you bowl like that, what an effort. He's probably still 2 down, but what a bowl. Michael won't be wanting to move the kitty here.
Who's gone good bowl and gone, oh, thank God, I've still got it.
It's like, what am I going to do?
He's making a fair statement to Burjo there. Well, I still think I can draw it, bud.
No, his last 2 bowls have been magnificent. And
mind you, Burjo, still a chance for 3 here.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be too crazy about the... Well, he's certainly playing at the high side of the line.
Yeah. A little bit of caution there.
Yeah.
But having said that, he wasn't far away.
Far
he backed himself. He would have had 3 there. There's 3 good bowls, though.
Another solid back end of bowls to the head. They've might have been a bit scratchy early, but they certainly made up with their last 4.
Yeah. Look, if he comes out of this with 2 on this end, he gets the double figures and...
I'd say 2.
Yeah.
Trev got a couple of paddles going.
Yeah, should have 2 ready.
Yeah, there's 2.
Yep. No, he's got double figures now, and it's a striking distance.
He's done the first part.
Yeah.
Little chip away mountains are much better than sitting there and going, oh, I'll get a couple of 3s.
Well, two the other way is a 4-shot turnaround, and Hayden would have gone to 20, and now if it's 11-18, it's Hayden to be thinking a little bit. Still a long way to go. Getting back to a more conservative 3/4 length now.
Well, Burjo wouldn't give the front hopper here.
Don't even take a back one. Anything close, because yes, that's that little gustiness in the wind. So if you get a good bowl close, it's always going to be hard to knock off.
He certainly would have liked it closer than that.
Yeah.
That's got him scratching a little bit.
Yeah, you don't need to leave that room for Hayden. He's swooping around this nicely.
Even he's
A little short, but he's there for sure.
That's still got a good big metre to go. That's probably a metre.
And they've done it again on that side.
Yeah.
That wide hand coming back this way, going northward. Yeah, it's, from the south. They've just been caught out short.
That's,
I'm trying to say it's going to run for
still-
shot.
That's a metre 10 short too.
It's the counter though.
Yeah, they're very rare to see them bowl short. This needs to get through gaps.
I think he's got the hole. Oh, the fortune. And a little rub to make it the salt into the wound, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, so, the bowlers today are playing, the winner takes home $3,000 and the runner-up receives $1,600. So, these guys will be pretty keen to take that the big purse, but it's been well sponsored by Commercial Real Estate. They're very pleased to have them on board sponsoring this event.
There's not many singles events that are paying this sort of money nowadays. There's a couple, but is he going to get lucky again? Weight was good.
It's probably made it a little tougher by poking that bowler onto Michael's hand now to try and play.
Not many margins here for Burjo. He's just got to dead draw it, try and break it down.
Yeah.
I think you'd be happy with one down, to be quite honest.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
And
He might get it thin. Oh, little wiki woo.
I think the angles. I think he's got second. He could even have third.
Yeah. Hayden's had pretty good weighties last two. He's just needs to get at that bowl so wider and he certainly have the weight to achieve what he wants, which is a 2.
Even if he comes off his wide bowl there, it's not going to do any damage. It'll flick across to the kitty.
He's certainly not narrow.
Someone poked their head in the road, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would just be one paddle. One to Hayden. Otherwise I'll have to go to Specsavers. One it is.
Still hasn't got to the psychological 21 where he can go out, but he's a bit of a change up for him. He hasn't had Matt back this way for a while. If you're picking up a bit of background, don't panic. We're not at Tugan. It's just the air conditioner's kicked in.
Apparently, it was
sorry.
the apparently it was getting a bit hot in the box here, I think. Yeah.
No, it's the printer evidently. See, technology's trying to stalk me again.
Yeah. Those gremlins.
Burjo looking to drop onto the jack.
Oh, he's done a good job here. Ooh, still ran a little, didn't it? But he's shot.
Oh, that breeze has picked up right again.
Oh, you can see it, can't you, with the flags waving there, yeah. And that was the difference that it pushed through that 2 feet.
Well, look at these shirts at the moment. The players
Yeah.
they're really starting to whip.
That's how you know.
Pretty good bowl here, given those wind after it left his hand.
Yeah, it started to go right angles at the end though, didn't it? Yeah, this should be a good line given what we saw the previous 2 bowls.
Jack would be a bonus.
Yeah, but it's a
That's
good bowl.
number one.
He's got shot with it. Nice bowl, Michael.
Hayden's believed what he's seen the last bowl. If he's given it enough launch, he'll certainly get back.
Yeah, probably put it out there a little too far and it didn't get back, yeah. And lost the weight because of it. Well, it's caused a change of hands anyway, and they're just getting caught out there on that narrow side a little bit.
Probably lucky that he wasn't up there.
Yeah. Oh, he'll tighten his next one, I'm sure. Because there's certainly a funnel there for him to get into and make 2. Yeah, we'll see what Hayden does with this one.
Breeze has bashed him again, I think.
Yeah, he's put it in an awkward spot though, hasn't he?
It's probably going to force a change here.
Yeah. Not going to mind the change too much, given that you're holding shot. That's the last bowl. There's no danger, I don't think.
He just needs that gust now.
Yeah, if this comes home, he's got 2.
And
Did it?
Interesting. True's trying to make 2 little round ones in his hand, I think.
The screen says 1, but once again, it's only the screen we're looking at.
Yeah, they're going to have a look.
Michael's trying to will it on. Let's have a look. Tape will tell us. Takes away all doubt.
No matter what happens, he's at least got another one, so he's tightened it up. 2 will be a bonus. Yes, the other angle changes it. No, only
I think only the one.
just the one on that way it looked on that measure.
Yeah,
One.
our eyesight's good, Steve.
Getting used to these funny angles.
Yeah.
Oh. Down to 7.
Yeah, it's a good little mini comeback here at this stage, and Michael's showing a little bit here at the moment. He can just back a few more ends together, and it's really tightening up.
Okay. Neither player's tried ultra short yet, so
It's swooping back to the line. Not quite. Once again, coming this way. They're just following up short on that wide hand. It's obviously a lot freer the other direction.
Got a reasonable arc on it, this. Is it going to make the journey, though? Oh, enough for shot.
Yep. Yeah, it's only probably a bowl and a half in front, so forced onto the narrow hand. He's done well. Yeah, Michael just needs to beat his last bowl. Just come in underneath. He's got the right arc to be in there. Let's see how he finishes.
Just needs to not miss.
He's going to find the hole, is he?
He's missed. Cruel game.
Yeah, but it's finished in a good spot though. It's in the head and it's very usable. Having said that, Hayden will probably use it on the other hand here.
Hayden's on the trail line here.
Oh yeah. No, he's found a hole too.
Capped it.
Probably a good thing he didn't flick it actually.
Going to go the other side of it, is he? Cruel game.
Yeah. Yeah, I see on the comments there, Baker Senior shouting out a bit of congratulations and enjoying his bowl on live stream.
Yep.
All the locals are edging this one on.
Leaky Turner's on the Hayden bandwagon. Along with Gareth Hall. Thanks for watching, people.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Very proud to be able to get this out to the wider audience, and once again we rely on the audience to take it up as well.
Great bowl.
Great bowl, Michael.
Has he done enough for two? This is the next question.
Yeah. Questions will be asked.
But then again, I'm very keenly getting back towards the mat here, Hayden. I don't think he'll be short of this. Got good position at the back.
When the opportunity presents, he grabs it, doesn't it? Yeah, he'll be into it all right. Control weight. Oh, that narrow hand. He's played it well.
He's going to
Oh,
gap
it's
it.
hung.
Wow.
Just hangs that little. Yeah. Oh, it's two now.
Two, I'd suggest.
Yeah, risk or reward, it's the old saying, isn't it?
It drifted on that wind. Surprised he went that hard in the end. But play what you see. But yeah, Burjo's keen on two by the body language.
He didn't go flat chat, but
No.
I guess that was the reason it's hung a little. Yeah, he was looking for a little bit of turn onto it. Yeah, two paddles up, and yeah, this is really tightening up.
That's 6 to diff. Well, we got it down to, 5 a while back, and Hayden had a great end and picked up a 3, so...
Yeah, 5 to diff, yeah.
Yeah, so the old elastic band here, Burjo in his mind to be thinking, oh, if I can just get this one, have him thinking.
Hasn't quite always got his first one away and nailed his first one, but if he can start doing that, he'll really put some pressure back on Hayden.
This is a fair examination. Going this direction, T to T, it's very, very hard to control the swing on this backhand.
Look, his weight wasn't too bad, probably just under the foot, but the wind's dragged him across.
Fair line here.
Yeah, he's got great grass line, all down to weight. 2 feet, 8 inches.
Yeah. Probably one of the boxes on the green for those people that are familiar with it. Well, Burjo's got no fear coming back to this narrow hand.
No, I don't mind this
Yeah.
line.
Just losing a bit of weight now on the breeze.
Should
Fair
pull up for
change up.
his. Yeah, nice shot. Finished the bowl in front, but he's not far from the kitty there.
Hayden keeping the faith, and rightly so. He's been pretty well around the mark on this hand all day. But the longer end,
I think you commentator's curse
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Killed him.
You did kill him.
don't say anything, Duggo.
He's been playing that white hand perfectly, and yes.
Well,
He'd love that one again.
this is
Chance,
Yeah, it's-
chance here.
one more gust of wind. Oh dear, that's good bad.
It is. He's
You'll
made
have a
two.
go here.
It should cause us change a switch of hands here, I'd say.
No, he's keeping the faith.
He backs himself, doesn't he, Hayden?
Clear his own, he's close. Oh,
Yeah. I think I know what's happening next, bowl.
I think Virgil will be looking for something very behind. Ooh.
No, he's there. He's there.
Well,
Oh, probably fat.
dear.
Yeah.
That's, I don't think he was actually trying to do that. I think he was trying to get to that back one. This is going to be interesting to see just how big he decides to go here, Hayden, whether he tries that cute weight knowing that it won't bend a lot, or
No, I
whether
think
he goes real big.
He'll be into it. Yeah, it's an unlucky bowl of Michael's because just an inch wider he had the back bowl. Yeah, it's quite a firmish control weight into it.
It's
He was. Oh,
gonna-
it's got one.
Yep. Worked on the theory that the big weight straight would...
Still could be two.
Yeah. Well, this is certainly game on now.
He's not saying take one. He's
he's-
he showed two fingers, I think.
I think Trev's got two split. Yep,
Yeah.
there's two there.
And he waited for Hayden to come down halfway to confirm the two. Oh, yeah, it's
Well,
close now. Bit of a worry for Hayden a little bit because he's sort of stuck on this 19, and it's a worry when someone's backing up the ends all the time.
well, the last time that Burjo was this close was after two ends. It's been a long time, so it's...
Yeah, he's kept his nose down and putting the bowls, getting the results now.
Yep.
Momentum can be a big thing in bowls.
looking for a gust of wind to hold him out, and he's starting to get it. He's certainly tightened his first bowl up, hasn't he?
That's made a difference in his game too. Put the pressure right back. Slightly narrow, but very close to the kitty, and that's the important bowl, first bowl in singles, or any match really.
Interesting line.
Yeah, he's done well.
Yeah, great answer.
Yeah.
Yes, the Pelicans are starting to get out of the nest. They're finished their triples game, and a bit of noise coming through now, and the crowd will have to be pretty happy. It's been a good game. Great fight back at the moment by Michael.
Yeah, they'll certainly be encouraging their local Pelican here. Hayden.
Just here it is again, this backhand. It has no problem running on once it gets to the 6 foot mark.
Yeah, he certainly gave it a chance because any movement of that kid is his bonus.
Yeah.
Hayden's gonna
He's
be
trying.
He's a little under, but he's thereabouts.
Dead weight again.
Yeah. Took 5 knots out of this wind or 10, he'd be over the jack all day. Don't mind this track. The weight is it?
Still got the weight on.
Yeah, because he's come back to the line nicely.
Possibly
just the
could
weight.
lose it. Yeah, but he kept going. That last 18 inches is like glass.
It thought about it and then it dropped in.
Big opportunity here for Hayden to put a lot of pressure right back on Michael.
Yeah, he's come in behind here.
So, edge of that bowl would have been bonus time.
I think he'd be happy with where it finished.
Michael's got to be careful. If he niggles, he does actually open up that risk of Hayden being able to lay that bowl over.
I like his line here. I like his line.
Yes, onto the shot bowl.
Oh, he's just pulled. Oh, that's a chance. It could fall out too.
Yeah, they're going to ask our marker for his opinion, which he's allowed to give nowadays. He can signal what the score is.
He's keeping quiet in the background, isn't he? That's something different for Lovey.
What can I say? Are we seeing a first here at Musgrave Hill? He asked that we didn't attack him too much.
No, he's doing a good job out there. We've been nice to him.
No. He's had a big 3 days too. He's been here marking and commentating and doing all the other jobs around.
Yeah, he's been telling us he's been supporting the club very well after the games.
They're a great crew here at the Hill.
Yeah, and Lovey leads by example. He's one of the first to be out there to help and do things.
Well,
There's a lot of them
not going to
here.
die wondering. Doesn't like it.
Well, we saw the back turn quick, didn't we?
Yep.
That'll tell you that he was down, I'd say. Bold move, though, because Michael hit the back bowl too.
Just steered it a little bit.
Yeah, another one to Michael. It's, cheers. 2 to the death then.
There's been some comeback, just chipped away.
I haven't got the scorecard, but I reckon Michael's probably put 5 ends together. Could even be more. No, it possibly is. 'Cause, Hayden's been on 19 a while, and Michael was only in the single for digits. Yeah, he's going maximum length, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's certainly asking the questions of young Hayden, and
Stretch him out on this one.
just a little long. Stays with us is still not too bad.
Yeah, he's got back to the line, but he's just too heavy, yeah.
Well,
It tells the
telling
story,
I'd
doesn't
say.
it?
Yeah.
Picking it out of the dish, yeah.
Trev just did some gardening.
Yeah.
He's on pretty good line here again, young Hayden. And turns and burns. Yeah, solid opener.
Yeah. You'd always be happy with a bowl 12, 18 inches behind your first bowl, directly behind.
Breeze is still with us, so anything within that mat and a half is more than effective at T to T. Good line here from Michael. Going to run it out.
A little bit of smoke, unfortunately. I guess he had to pull weight off on his first one. Which was a slight overcorrection.
Hayden's pretty confident in this wide hand. He's had no fear on it all afternoon.
No, he's Yeah, but he got
he's a
caught
bit
out this time.
bit stiff. I think he's still probably alive though at the back
Yeah,
one.
yep.
His weight was spot on.
Yeah, there's one bowl to be hit on the green. It's the one you run into, isn't it, eh?
Oh, you have that problem too, Graham.
Apparently, it happens too often, doesn't it?
I've always said it's a personal conspiracy. Oh, he's hung this high.
Yeah, he's just not motoring enough, is he?
Bit of a momentum bowl, this one. Young Hayden nails this.
Yeah, could turn things a little. Get him into the 20 and he gets his tail up then. Yeah, he's blowing smoke too.
he's-
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Nick hasn't mucked around. He's jumped on the mat here and gone, I'll draw this, people.
Yeah, that's the show of confidence. And he needs that. Come on.
Oh, he might get a bit fortunate here.
He is. Oh, maybe not.
No,
Maybe.
Interesting.
Tell you what, if he's down, he won't muck around with this one.
Yeah, looks like he's going bang.
So we know who's got shot, don't we? Ooh,
He's staying on it.
That's full-blooded bang.
Got them both.
Oh, and made
Wow.
two. Well, fearless young ones, eh?
Yes. I reckon he
So he must have been two down. Four-shot
down.
turnaround, so yeah, it's big in the
definitely
context.
two, but it's the question, is it the bonus?
No, it's just.
I think Mick's just
two.
showing due respect here. Yep. Got it away smooth.
Yeah, they could have tied everything up and it's turned the other way, isn't it? A four-shot turnaround. Well, he's got into the 20s.
In hindsight, will that be the bowl that does the job?
Yeah, prior to that, he'd been playing three-quarter weight and he didn't muck around with that.
Didn't muck around, no.
Yeah, he certainly had all the local Musgrove Hill bowlers up and about on that one.
Oh, yes.
He's got all the shots.
Here we go. Very solid opener.
Yep.
It's a foot behind.
Yeah, important bowl here for Michael to get a bowl on the head and reset. Yeah, he's not frightened to play this narrow hand, but
I like his line.
It's weight, isn't it? It's coming. It's coming. He's got it.
That's enough.
No, that's a good answer.
He's a bowl and a half short in weight, but fair answer after just what happened last bowl.
Yep.
The other end, it's
Put your first bowl down, get shot back, and yeah.
here's this interesting wide line.
Yeah, still coming, still coming. I think it's going to be a little bit shy.
Pulled up again. Had the line.
Yeah, Michael's got everything
Yeah,
going
be
for him
keen to
here.
double up here.
If he repeats his last bowl and he's got a bowl to sit or any touch in the kitty,
I
it's
think
likely.
I think he might have left it in the bag.
Certainly narrowed it.
Yes. Oh, he wouldn't be happy with that. That's
Yeah, it's caused a change of hand, has it? Yes.
oh, the line's very good here.
It's down to weight. I'll tell you what, he's
Oh, he's feathered it.
just that narrow-handed, just
Yeah.
was about to swallow it up and it just give it a little kiss.
And that would have been a nightmare if he'd have swallowed it, because that would have gone all the way into the ditch.
Still set up nicely here for Michael. Yeah, it's
Breeze has just eased off a fraction.
a good grass line, but he's heavy.
He's gonna stay up. Now, is he gonna go big? I think he might be having a little niggle.
It was certainly appeared to be a weight on draw.
Bowl or Jack's monster.
And that's what we're seeing here. It was certainly Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Good bowl.
Excellent. Now, the question on Michael's mind is, do I play the same as my last and make 2, or do I try and draw?
He's got a few options, and there'll be a few things running around his head at the moment. He's just got to pick the shot, go back, execute.
I think he'd be. I don't think he'd be trying dead draw. That bowl's tempting to rest, but he's got the receiver. I think.
Well, he's got one of the two back ones, so I think he's got to be a little bit overweight or whatever weight he plays. Let's control whatever it is. He's got to arrive, and he's doing it.
He just doesn't want the gap.
He's got the bowl. They do sit up.
Oh, I think that might have been enough.
It's close.
Certainly not 2. Trevor's not committing.
I'm liking
Hayden's
that.
not giving it away.
I'm still liking that wing bowl of Hayden's. But regardless, I think he's cut it back. Yep, I knew he beat that one.
Now we've got the lie detector, so...
Yeah. And the context that he played it well. Just that wing high bowl, to me it always has an advantage.
It's going to be very close. 1 to Hayden. Right. Up comes the mat. First time we've seen it.
Oh, he has gone right up too. He'll back himself in. He'll get out of trouble. He'll drive it.
Has it gone far enough? This might be umpire.
Yeah, it was a little... didn't finish off, did it?
He's asked a question of Michael, just what he thinks.
It looks like Michael's given him the all clear.
As we said, no one had played super short at all for the game, and this would not be a lot over.
And this is minimum. Well, if you've got that in your repertoire, if you go short and you do that, great bowl, Hayden. I think Mike would be thinking probably could have asked for a measure and try and break it up a little bit. Anyway. It's a fair pitch.
2 solid openers.
Oh, 2 great bowls. Both within, 6 inches?
Interesting again.
Oh.
1 in, 1 out.
He's just been nailing that wide hand going that way. It's gone back to the narrow hand.
Breeze is holding it.
Yeah. He's come. It was probably just the weight in the finish. Yeah.
Something similar to his last he'd be happy with, I dare say. Three very well weighted bowls.
He's just turning into a machine. Will there be weight here?
I think he might go whack. Yep.
Yeah, it's make or break time.
Took out 1 clean as a whistle. Nothing wrong with his memory for his weight control.
Oh, that's 4 bowls just all over it. He's put 4 bowls down within probably 3 inches.
He's certainly asking the questions of Michael here.
Yeah, it's like, can you draw it out again?
I think it might be that he's thinking he could get nearly... He's more worried, I think, that if his own goes, he might get in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, but I think if his own bowl goes, those 2 front ones are going with it, so... I don't think he can sort of try and play 3/4 weight on that narrow hand. I think he's got to be into it. His weight's more controlled than Hayden's big 100% flat out. Yeah, very deliberate.
Pulled it
Got one though.
and got one out again.
Yeah, in the context, that's
Certainly-
important.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll take anything at this stage.
Yeah, it stops Hayden jumping to 24 and just needing one to get out, so...
There's quite a few people that sit there and go, I'd rather be 23 than 24.
You reckon?
I don't know where that logic comes
No,
from,
no,
but
it's-
they say, oh, yeah, it's so hard to get that last one. I'm going, you only need one.
Only need one. I'll take the lucky one to do it. Yeah.
And welcome to commentary, the Sean Baker.
Good afternoon. I've just got in the nick of time here. It's been a big day in the Rabbit Hill Triples, so it's been a lot of running around, but I'm glad I just catch the end of this. It's not over yet, but Hayden's certainly sitting in a good position.
Yeah. And Michael's made a great comeback. You probably would have seen just the score, but he's played solid to get it back to this.
Yeah, from what I've seen, he's sort of been chasing a little bit most of the day, and he's done well to hang on. He could have quite easily sort of dropped in the bundle and fallen right away, but he's kept in it. He's still in this game here. The first and last is always the hardest to get, so we'll see what Hayden can produce here, but he looks pretty good.
Pretty solid.
I think he's found his rhythm. He's got the home crowd behind him. There's a fair few Pelicans here that have just finished the triples day, and a little bit of noise out there at the moment.
They may have been on the Pelican juice, some of them.
Might have been a batty day.
I certainly know one person that's made sure there's less bats up here.
Hey, good line here. What's his run doing? He's played a good shot. He's
don't
just got to
be
get to the
cruel.
shot bowl and flop now. Yeah,
that's
he's just
cruel.
trickled through. He's still down. Trevor Love, our Marcus face says it all there. He bit unlucky. Thought he might have changed hands then, but he's obviously been confident out here on this forehand, so backing himself just to try and draw another shot. Another bowl on the head. If he does happen to give one away, he's played a wow. What a shot.
Wow.
He's obviously full of confidence, the young fella.
Yeah, he's been happy on this wide hand all game.
It's a better hand. It's
Yeah.
like I was talking a little bit on about it yesterday. The other hand's nice if you need to play a shot every now and then, but to consistently draw on it can be a very fine line. So here we go. He's got 2 bowls left to change the head at the moment. He is down game as it stands.
Has he got the run
It
on
looks
this line?
like beautiful track, doesn't he? Got a hook back nicely now. Gonna just draw the shot cold. That's a great.
don't fall out.
Flop. Well, I'm not sure there. Funny if you're getting Trevor's here. Gives a bit of an indication of what's going on here, but he's playing a monster of a shot, but he's fallen out. Hayden's laughing and Mick's laughing. It's, you have to think that he's probably down still, very nearly, maybe even 2 still. Can't get any indication here. Looking through the window, you'd have to think the bowl closest to the centre line of Hayden's is shot. And it looks very close to being 2 as well from here, but
Virgo's body language wasn't great as he faced the camera.
we are a fair way away looking through a window, but time will tell, as always. And, of course, while I've got a minute, I'll thank our major sponsor, Gold Coast Commercial Real Estate, one last time for their efforts this weekend. Massive supporters of our club. Any commercial real estate needs, go and see Steve or Joe. They will certainly look after you. All right, he's poked it out there. It looks like he's a bit tentative here, so I'm thinking he's holding. I don't think if he was down, he'd be dropping there. So maybe a little bit of mud in the eye. But any jack movement here for Mick's got to be good.
It's one of those nasty ones. I think it's taken that draw weight away from him. So now he's got to keep the faith. But he has played a lot of backhand.
He's looking on his backhand. I'm not sure that's his best option here. Unless he's only 1 down, he doesn't want to get. He doesn't want to get his own bowl out to give him the 2 maybe. But it looks like just arriving up there on his forehand seems to be the go. But it does depend on how many he's down here, or if he may be in holding shot. He's certainly taking his time, which is good. Thinking about his options. Obviously, any jack movement is good for him.
I think, as you said, he's worried about that forehand shot. He can play a good shot and shake hands.
He clips his own out. He's game over. But it all depends. If he's only 1, he may just arrive down in his backhand, try and get some movement off those front 2. But
he has played the backhand weight a fair often, and so it's something that he can trust what he's seen.
One last thing, whatever he decides here, just needs to commit himself. Don't want to be getting on the mat in 2 minds. He needs to pick a shot and commit. Here he is. So it looks like he's on his forehand.
I think
confident stance. Oh, look, he get a bit of weight out of the hand, does he?
I don't know if he's got enough weight to hold.
Yeah, it's certainly looking tight, so I'm not sure. This could be game over. It could be
now.
So one. Trevor's got one little sneaky one hanging up there, but he'll let the players decide. Well, Hayden's put the mat down, so his confidence just the 1. So we're going to be treated to at least another end here. 24-17.
And the weight that Hayden had last in going this way, you'll all remember, was just immaculate. 4 bowls, that.
Okay.
A bowl of weight, it was something to see.
He's playing well, the young fellow. He's a great pickup for us coming from Algester. Given a couple of opportunities here and has grabbed them with both hands. And
as you said, Bakes made the final last year. I mean, a huge effort to go back-to-back finals.
Oh, not wrong.
Has it been done before?
Oh, I would have had to. I think actually Best has won a couple on the trot here, he told me. But I imagine a few have done it. But it wouldn't be a long list, though. Wouldn't be a long list, so...
Funny how Bester seems to be able to go back-to-back in things, in a lot of things.
He's got a habit of that, doesn't he?
May go all right, the lad.
Yeah, winning something once not enough for him. All right, it's a bit short with his first, Hayden, but just getting the feel. Michael's popped his out there. At least he's sliding past the jack, so he can't really afford to be short here. He needs to make sure all 4 of his bowls have a chance, so I don't mind that from Michael. Hayden is just obviously just trying to just get that one right on top of it and hopefully shake hands, but looks a little light again, doesn't he? Yeah, got a mile off though. That's not far. That's a good, decent shot bowl.
As we know, they're playing for solid money here, thanks to the sponsors, the crew at Commercial Real Estate.
Yeah, it's a pretty handy little payday. Obviously, times change. This event's been around for a very long time, but times change and events change, and there's always lots of opinions and different options, but we'll seem to be successful here, so can't see too much of a way and change coming up. The triples today was fantastic. We had 24 teams of triples out the back on the other 2 greens, so a lot of those players are now hanging around and adding a bit of atmosphere out there.
Yeah. And the greens looked in pretty good nick too.
Running well, yeah, running fantastic. Jack's, just fallen into the job in the last couple of weeks, and we've had a bit of a shift here in some of the personnel, so he's taken it all on board, and it's running really well. He's done the best he can, and we've got a big few months coming up with district sides and state titles and whatnot, and the Aussie Open. Looks like they're having a bit of a run here. Looks
game on.
Can he get down to it? Oh, he's got the jack, so that's surely got a kill, yeah.
First dead end of the final.
Yeah, I like the intent there. Don't fluff around with it too much.
And it's good to see
Let's have a little-
the club's getting behind the greenkeepers. I mean, everybody has an opinion, but I kill grass like Roundup. It's not an easy job, and I think every rig I played on this weekend was great. True as the wind, yes, but no other little lurgy.
You never play here at Musgrave without a bit of wind, but I think the beautiful thing about grass is if things aren't right, it only takes one renovation or one good season away from being back to its best. So it's one of the advantages of having 3 grass greens here. We're very lucky, and that will change as time goes on. Here, a lot of clubs with a lot of different plans to put synthetics and roofs and all that. So we're pretty comfortable where we are here. As it looks like he's on a good track here, Hayden. What's his wheels doing?
Gonna hang around.
Another solid start.
Yep.
A foot short. Puts Michael straight under the pressure. I spoke to Burjo yesterday afternoon once he qualified, and he said he's been coming here for 30 years and it's the first time he's made the final, so he's all the way through to the grand final now too, so he's had a great year. A big congratulations to him.
And as we said earlier, Burjo's got a fairly nice little resume from up this
Not
part
wrong.
of the world.
Yeah, not wrong, and he's certainly not out of this one yet too. Like we said before, the first and last are often the hardest to get, so if you can string one or two ends together here and maybe pick up a 2 or 3, Hayden might start feeling the pinch, but he's on a beautiful track now. What's this weight
Only
doing?
got to run it out.
Don't quite going to get there. But it's not a terrible finish.
So you're a member of the first and last club. You'd rather be on 23 and go bang with a 2?
Yeah, stay away from the old 24 or 20 or whatever one shot is short. Stay way clear of them.
And the dreaded 13? Not a member of that club?
Nah. Too far away. Yeah, 13's too far away from the result of the game. Doesn't matter about that.
Not a Wilksy.
Well, the only reason I worry about that last shot is because of Dad. I saw him play John McElwain in a state singles game one year, and he was up 20-0 and lost 21-20. So it put a fear in me from a young age. It can't get worse than that, can it?
And I'm waiting for the pop-up bakes.
Where are you, David Baker? 7642. You're going to be quiet there, mate. Another good arc here. He just had to send it. Did he send? I don't think he has.
I don't think he has.
Short again. Yeah, he's
3 short bowls for the first time in a long time.
Still only one down, which is a bonus for him, but would have thought he had everything going for him there just to make sure he was up, arrive. Worst case, he missed and got past the jack was always good news, but sort of brings Burjo into the game here. If you can draw another good shot, work off his wing one, get another one in the count, it might put Hayden under a bit more pressure.
Just needs to
Not
tap the
far
outside.
away, yeah, he's just one pass. So.
Now,
If to arrive here, anything wide off that wing bowl, his chance of getting them both. He's not short this time yet. David Baker's speechless. That'll be the first time. That doesn't happen too often. He's very close here.
Have a look here,
Hayden
people.
Oster. Oysters slid through the hole. What a great effort. Another bowl on the head. Takes a bit of danger away from dropping a number, so it's a very good shot. Got plenty of support up on the where the shadow is under the cover of the club. Lots of pelicans still hanging around, watching their final. A magic day here today, and of course a big thank you again to all our wonderful volunteers, and of course Dwayne in the stream here, the Bowls channel. And all those that have taken part in the commentary, including yourself, Doug. You've been here all day, mate.
yeah, thanks, folks. Hope I haven't upset too many people.
Well, you'd never be coming back if you haven't upset someone. You got to stir the pot a little bit, surely.
Oh. I could take Senior out, but I've got too many stories and we've not enough time.
Yeah, well, we won't get into those stories. All right, he's had a fair arc here. Nice, safe arc. Just wants to hoop a bit.
Nice
Got the
chicken line.
run the match. So it's going to be one here to Berger. He keeps himself alive. That's all he can do. Keep trying to tick a few ends over. If he can jag a 2 or a 3, all of a sudden it's going to be game on. But,
Seen it, but last bowl.
yeah, it's because you think he'd be confident now. Oysters, last bowl. 1 shot needed. Can nail it with one of his first 1 or 2 bowls. He'd be feeling very confident. But there's a long way to go.
And as you said, we're coming into a pretty hectic period, and I'd assume that Hayden will be playing in just about all of it. So nice confidence builder going into the.
Yes, yeah, we actually jagged a game with a couple of games with him coming. Actually, he's coming into Lightning Ridge with us, and me and Ryan also playing the state triples with him. So got a couple of games coming up with the young fella. All right, shaping up with his back end here, taking his time. Every end now is a big end for him. He's out there. How much release is he going to get here? Weight looks all right. Going to be a mile away. He's beautiful speed.
He's certainly been happier on that narrow hand throughout the game and the previous game. But
Yeah.
Hayden's just been special with the
Oh,
line on
look at
this
this.
backhand. Here we go again.
Yeah, it's sliding through, but it's a very good start. Anything just sliding past that jack with your first bowl and singles is always good news.
Here we are, Burjo back
Yeah,
on his
he's
forehand.
heard you, mate. He said, rightio, Duggo. Yep, you made a good point there.
Oh, it's been the hand
Some
he's been
weight,
playing,
though.
but
Looks
he's
light.
thrown it. No.
Looks light. So this is it. This is the bowl. Front toucher here. He'd be very, very happy.
Burjo's gone off to talk to the Pelicans there. He's not very
Yeah.
happy with that last one.
Yeah, we'll get much sense out of them Pelicans. They're
Here we go.
a loose bunch. It looks very good.
Oh, he's
Trevor's
the front
reaching
hopper.
for the pocket. He heard me. Fall over now. Blow. Fall over.
Well, I think it might be pretty obvious what we're going to see here.
Yeah, unfortunately his last bowl, because the jack moved, it's sort of somewhat in the line. So whether he can see it on his forehand missing his, or he just plays the wider side, which probably makes it a slightly harder shot because you're going to get a bit more turn even with speed. I don't think he'll be I don't think he'd be die wandering here. He'd be up and at him. And he's on the forehand. He thinks he can bend around the front and draw the shot. It's
This will be some
gonna
shot
be
of it.
that'll be some shot, all right. That's a very sticky hand to play that sort of weight on, but he's finished a good spot. It's not his last bowl, so he's got a little bit of everything covered there. He just needs to get that jack moving or land the shot bowl.
He's putting something in his eye, maybe.
Well, he's. I'm just be trying to draw that jack around the corner, I think, but anything short is not going to hurt. Surely that's going to force the hand change. Yeah, take his time. I'm going to have a bit of a look. I don't think any closer he gets, it's going to look any better for him. But
Yeah, I'm of the theory why they do all that. Walking is for dogs.
I think he knows what he has to play here. He hasn't got much in the way of choices. I don't think drawing the shot's an option. He has to attack down there on the backhand, and he has to get that jack moving. If he's solid to the outside of this shot bowl, he could get another kill. Gets the shot bowl flush enough, he may get the back one too, and I'm not sure if the front one counts, whether it's 2 or 3 down, so he may get shot that way, or ideally he's just underneath the shot bowl and he's sort of flicking the jack down in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Or even the stupid ricochet off that back white that gets out to his
Little bit
wing
of a
bowl,
bounce,
maybe
yeah.
with that
Like I
silly weight.
said, this way he needs to have the least ditch weight here and get that jack moving. If he just stays anywhere in bounds, he's going to be scoring. But we're about to find out. He could prove us all wrong and draw a front toucher. Doesn't look like a draw stance,
No.
though. He's let loose. Here we go. It
Interesting.
looks whitish. How much down has he got? He's getting down, but no, he's got the back one.
And too
call
far.
it. Front bowl now. If I was Hayden, I wouldn't be fluffing around. Go and have a look. Exactly
Yeah.
right. Go and have a look. Know what you got to do. Either way, he's got a metre at least to draw a shot. If
You're a
he
big one
likes,
for walking to the head here. Just,
I would.
yeah,
I'd go and have a
just
look. This is one of those situations where you don't need to rush yourself. Go and have a look if you like. If you think you have shot, put the bowl on the ground. If you don't think you have shot, we'll just walk down there and draw it. But I think he's pretty confident here. I wouldn't be asking the opposition. If I was Michael Burgess, I would not be looking at anything. I would be walking straight to the back of the rink and not saying a word. Hoping that he thinks that he has to play it and maybe jack down the line a little bit or something. But
his line's just been so good on this backhand all day. I'd back him.
you'd
in
have
there.
to back him in here. If you jumped on sports bet now, you're paying $1.01 to draw this.
Yeah, cartel money.
What's his body? I'm not going to watch the bowl. I'm going to watch his body language. He looks confident. Burjo's clapping. Yeah.
That'll do. Well done.
This is going to be the boss. Hayden Noster, 2026 Easter Singles Champions. Well done, pal. Fantastic for the nice young bloke whose career we're going to enjoy watching in the years to come. Thank you very much today, Duggo, for all your work, mate. Of course, Dwayne, thank you very much for your tireless efforts. If there's been here, someone that's been here nearly as long as I have, it's you, so well done. And of course, Gold Coast Commercial Real Estate, our major sponsor, Steve and Joe over there, to do a fantastic job. They're great supporters of our club. And he doesn't mind hitting the golf ball too, just quietly, if you want to hear about Steve. I haven't managed to organise a hit with him yet, but maybe one day he'll take me out. I think he's a member of everywhere on Gold Coast, so... But no, thank you very much, all our volunteers. You know, we are so spoiled here at Club Musgrave. We've got a fantastic crew. All you have to do is send out the SOS on Facebook and we get umpteen replies. So to our board, our management, Wayne Hatchman, our general manager, and all our board of directors who continuously support this event and everything we need to do to keep maintaining to be one of the better clubs on the coast. Thank you to all of your support. So that's enough from me. We'll go and enjoy a drink. We'll go and give away some prize money, and we'll see you again in Easter 2027. Enjoy yourself, and we'll see you at the club soon.